Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new here, welcome, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy the reading. It's a general reading, so aspects of it may apply to you, but it could also apply to somebody else that that's in your life at the moment. Okay, so the first house, the first area of interest will be the 12th house coming up for you. Let's have a look at the astrological guidance now. Oh, it's too many. 12th house deals with everything to do with the unconscious. So that rules a large portion of our life. It's also your psychic awareness as well, emotions, but a lot of it's about your inner programming, your motivations, your what you've received sort of from an information point of view as you were growing up. So it's all the inner processes which are not always aired, but they're there and they control your behavior. So it's everything to do with that as well. Let's see now. We've got North Node. Great, that's coming in for you. North Node is a lovely card. It's actually the card of purpose, your life mission, your future, basically coming out for you there. So it looks like you're going to be getting a prompt or a nudge or some kind of turn of events which is actually going to activate your 12th house. The 12th house is your normal house. It's the house of Pisces. So some sort of epiphany or turning point is coming in for you. Oh, lovely card. You've got Ishel, medicine woman. This is all about channeling divine healing and energy. So it certainly looks to me like you are getting a wake-up call of some sort of turning point, epiphany, but it's really going to be activating something that's already in you. So this is something that you've come into this lifetime with, and there's no finer time than now to be activating all your hidden resources, talents, abilities, and so on, your psychic awareness, your ability to connect with the divine, and certainly some event is going to be triggering this for you. So whatever it may be, grasp it with both hands and go for it, because it's going to lead you to exactly where you need to be. The next house of interest is the 5th house. This is coming in for you. 5th house is everything to do with creativity, children, whether they're yours or somebody else's in your environment. It's also the house of love affairs, and it's the house of fun recreational activities, all sorts of activities, whether it's a club or just an activity you like doing, handcrafts, physical sports, anything like that comes in with the 5th house. It's also the house of risk-taking, so like gambling or following the stock exchange and so on. Although I do feel that those particular activities are now taking a back seat, as all of us are being guided to reset at this time. So let's see what comes up for you. Let's see the emphasis for this 5th house. Okay, lunar eclipse. So you've got some powerful cards coming in for you. Yet another transition card, another wake-up card coming in for you. So you're having what looks like downloads or epiphanies or shake-ups across the board here. Let's see what the goddess guidance is for you. Goddess guidance is Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Okay, so she's saying that whatever the circumstances, whatever the appearance may be around you, particularly in this house, it could be children related, that whatever this shake or change up is that is coming to you, just remember always to love yourself and love others unconditionally. That means you don't chain yourself to past events or tragic events or any kinds of problems and woundings that you've had. You release yourself from being bound to that experience. That is what the forgiveness and moving on is all about, and that you do not see it as you don't see it in an unfavorable way. Everything in your life, it has purpose and meaning, and you have to find the purpose and the meaning in that to find the blessing. And you can see that when you look at when you're doing things from an unconditional love perspective, then you can start to see the patterns in your life. Okay, we have 4th house coming up, which is everything to do with the home, and also your, so your house and your home, and also your relationship with your roots, your foundation, your family, your ethnic identity, and your ancestry. All of that's coming in with you on the 4th house. Let's get astrological guidance for you. Pluto transformation. So wow, you have a lot of transformation going on. And this is across the board for you. Bottom of the astrological deck is part of fortune increase. So with Pluto transformation, endings and beginnings, lunar eclipse, endings and beginnings, north node, life's purpose, endings and beginnings. 12th house, resolutions and endings. So really you've got a lot going on, but out of this chaos and out of what you may be, oh sorry, the lights have gone out, hold on. Okay, our lights are back on. We're having a huge storm outside, gale force winds, so something is upsetting the electricity. But clearly that's a message for you as well, that something really powerful is going to occur in your life, whether it's purely internal or external, but I feel it cannot possibly, not affect you externally. So, but with all these changes and things, and what you may perceive as chaos, or what you may perceive as some sort of abrupt ending, or some sort of shock event. When you say shock, this is all part of your life purpose. This has all been planned by your higher self. So everything that is unfolding is for you to be moved to where you need to be, and to unfold your most important reason for being on the planet at this time during ascension. So this is a very, very important time for you, and everything that is occurring, however it may be occurring for you, is going to activate you discovering a talent or an ability, or an inherent gift which you have. We all have them, but a lot of them get layered under conditioning, which is why the 12th house is coming up for you. Conditioning, and what you learned from your parents, and what you're seeing in the world. All of that has layered over that. And it's time for that to come out now, and for this inherent abilities or talents or gifts or insights that you have to now come out. And as I said, there's no finer time, and that will then bring you your part of fortune, which is some sort of reward or some sort of activation for you, some stirring up. So you're going to be triggered. You're going to be triggered in a number of areas here, and that is going to help you to focus on this, to hone this ability, to bring this talent out now, and actually move yourself forward. Let's get one final goddess card for you. Okay, we've got Orna, leap of faith. So something magical coming in for you. As I said, out of all of this, something magical is coming for you, and that is your part of fortune. And your life purpose. I mean, couldn't be finer really for activating you onto your path. And with Orna, leap of faith, this wonderful thing that is opening up for you, you need to take that leap of faith. You need to gather your courage and go for it, because out of that you're going to get what you want. At the bottom of the goddess deck is Sulis, bodies of water. So this is about possibly, because you've got 4th house, it could possibly be that you need to move to a water body, whether it's a lake or a river or the ocean, and that is going to activate you. But it could also be about spending time there to help you at this during this very important period that you're going through. Okay, so let's go into this in a bit more detail. As I said, we've got 12th house. You've got North Node, life's purpose, coming in for you. And then you've got at the top, you've got Ishel, medicine woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. Okay, so as I said, you're being activated, and it's going to be quite an event for you. 12th house is everything that's hidden in yourself. So it's what goes on behind closed doors, and what goes what goes on in your unconscious self. So it's also about meditation, spiritual life, healing, mysticism. All of that comes in with the 12th house. So it really is the rise of your senses, whatever they may be appropriate for you, whether it's a feeling, because you're a Pisces, it's probably going to be feeling. So this is your gut feels, your emotions, but it can also be things that you're hearing, things that you're seeing, and you're just knowing. So it's all of your clear senses coming out, and something which is really specific for you, but it may have been buried, as I said, for a long period of time, because you've got part of fortune here. As I said, your conditioning may have not allowed this to surface now, but this is the time really to activate that. It could also be that you may be overcoming something, and this could be termed like an addiction, or something that is some sort of affliction which has dogged you up until now. It could be a substance, but it could also be sort of the urge to run away from things when things become difficult, the urge to run away. And so this becomes behavioral, and that is very much a 12th house thing. It's your inner drives, your unconscious drives and motivations and programming. It could also be that you have inhibitions or certain behavior patterns which hold you back from moving forward, and all of that is going to get an overhaul right now. It is also about karmic inheritance and karmic lessons, and with the North Node coming in here, this is the card of positive karma. So positive karma is coming to you. These are beautiful things which you have basically gathered over many lifetimes, and also obviously if you're not into lifetime reincarnation, then this will be everything that you've gathered in this lifetime. But with North Node life's purpose, this is about karma. This is about all your hard work that you have put in over many lifetimes, all your kindnesses, all your compassions, all your good deeds, all your wonderful thoughts, whatever it may have been, even sacrifices that you may have made. This is about the return of positive karma. So the 12th house is the karmic house, and whatever lessons you may be learning, or whatever lessons you may be overcoming now to move forward, is going to open something wonderful for you. So all your wisdom, all your experience, all your hardships, whatever you have been through in your life has all been decided by your higher self. You've made these contracts long before you incarnated here, and these are all lessons that you've come here to master. So everything that you have been facing up till now is going to assist you moving forward, because you have something important to pass on to others. In whatever way, it could be just a kind word that you're saying to somebody, or to just be there to hold somebody's hand, or to assist somebody while they're going through a difficult situation. Whatever it may be, your wisdom, your innate abilities is coming forward now, and it's going to be activated big time by the North Node Life Purpose card. As I said, Epiphany. This is a kind of a point of no return. Once you hit this, you kind of got no choice. The changes will be very swift, it will be very comprehensive, and it really will steer you in a completely different path. You may also have to, if it's something that it's already been activated for you, and you find you're sort of heading in that direction, this is going to activate it even more. But what it may be prompting you to do is to look at whatever it is that you're trying to focus on or trying to move towards now, and actually fix or change or create something better. And that is it's going to be much better than what you started out with. So have a look, see where you're headed, encompass all the 12th house energies. It could also be, as I say, that you may be with the 12th house, sometimes you can be visiting institutions of all kinds, and this could be for you personally, or it could be that you're going there on behalf of somebody else or with somebody else. And these can be all kinds of institutions. It can be hospitals, libraries, universities. It can be prisons, even government institutions. Any kind of institution, any kind of a body that has a lot of power and a great many people passing in and out, then the 12th house governs your experiences there, what you learn, while you're there. So you could already be in the 12th house helping profession. So you could be a doctor or a nurse or in some way helping others already, and this is going to further activate you now. So something is coming online for you. And with the Part of Fortune card, as I said, there's an increase of what's already there. It's going to bring to the surface what you already have. And it's going to get activated. It's going to get triggered. The waters are being stirred now, and out of that comes out up to the surface whatever it is that has been suppressed or what has been overlooked. With the Part of Fortune card, it's normally something that you've overlooked, some gift, some talent, some ability, some affinity that you have, which has been overlooked up until now. Perhaps you didn't have approval from your parents about it, or your life in general didn't lead you there, or you just turned away for whatever reason. But now is the time to face it. You may be wanting to study. This is where the 12th house comes in, an institution of some kind. You may want to study to hone this craft or this ability or this affinity or whatever it is that you have. It could be channeling even. Whatever it is, it's you may need to harness it and hone it, and this may require study of some kind. You could be taking exams at this time, and this indicates a very positive outcome for you. But it's rewards, it's recognition, it's notoriety. It's like you're in the spotlight, you're being noticed for what it is that your contribution that you're making right now, or that you will make once you've gone through this process. It really is a karmic reward. It's a beautiful thing to be having, and don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to do your best to harness this now, because this is the perfect time for that to be happening. And the Part of Fortune is all about that. It's coming to you now. It's got destiny and fate on it written. Your name is written on it. It is for you, and everything is for your highest good. Whatever the circumstances, whatever you may be going through, it's for your highest good, and you must hold faith to that, and know that you have got this in you, and that it's now coming to the surface, and it's up to you now to actually move it forward. We have 5th house here, creativity. So this is the house of creativity, all things creative. Not all of us are artistic, but we are all creative. We use it in every day, in every way, whether it's how you speak, how you dress, how you, perhaps decorate your home, to projects that you may be involved in, or you could be a creative in an industry which requires that. However it is, this is about you bringing your individual stamp, your individual ability, or your originality, your brand. It's all about that. It's also about children. This is the house of children. It can be the conception of children right through to the raising of children. You could be interacting with children. Perhaps this is an interest for you, and this is the area that you want to focus on. Perhaps you want to help children. So all of that could be coming in. It could be your own children or other children that are in your environment at this time. So everything to do with that. It could also be a love affair that you've been going through, but it's also about recreational activities. So this can be sports. You could be busy with that, or some kind of sort of activity where you are doing something with others, but it's a recreational, pleasurable activity, or it could even just be a handcraft that you're enjoying, but it's a very personal thing, something that you enjoy, something that gives you pleasure and helps to lift you. It's where you have fun. It's where you go to enjoy yourself. That's all covered by the 5th house. As I said, also some risk taking involved there. Now in this house we've got lunar eclipse change coming for you. Another massive change card. As I said, this can all be purely internal. And once you've gone through the processing, then you can manifest externally. With lunar eclipse change, this is it's governed by the moon. It's a cyclical thing. So this event, or this bubbling up that could occur for you now, is going to wrap up within 6 weeks, or it could unfold over a 6-month period. The lunar eclipse, as I said, is usually quite a shift. What it does is it forces you out of your rut, or out of some situation that you've been in, or perhaps some activity that you've been in which is just not serving you anymore. As I said, it's some situation which has outlived its usefulness, but you're lingering there, and the lunar eclipse will come along and shift you out of it. It will be uncomfortable. You will be out of your comfort zone. So this is about handling this change with a positive attitude, and being open to the change, being receptive, okay, to move you forward. And and it will be abrupt and unexpected. But usually with the lunar eclipse, it's something that you were aware of. It was something bubbling going on in the background, and it just, you were kind of aware of it, but you didn't have all the pieces yet, or some aspect of it just wasn't known to you. But this will come up very quickly, and will need to be dealt with. So this is about you actually facing certain things in this house, and you need to deal with them in order to move you forward. But emotions will be high, and it really is, it's an inevitable change. Look at it that way. So if you are aware of something bubbling in the background, take steps to do it. Take steps to initiate what it is that needs to be done, because that will help to mitigate the force of it. But if you're completely oblivious and you keep ignoring what it is that is, is requiring action, then this will be a much more forceful change, or a much more forceful shift. So just, be, as I say, be receptive, be open to change, fix what you can fix, do everything you can to move yourself forward, address certain things. And as I said, it may very well wrap up quite quickly, or it could continue for a 6-month period. With everything that's going on in this house, it's saying, Mary Magdalene, unconditional love, love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So this is a very, 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 very important energy that you need to bring in at this time. This is the where the world is going right now. We now are aiming for a more heart-based, compassionate, loving, nurturing society. That's what we want. That's where we want to go. And so we need to create a world which embodies all of these wonderful energies. And as hard as your earthly life, or as difficult as your earthly life may have been, just remember that with every person that has been in there, you've had a contract with them before you came here. And they are playing a role in your life as you are playing a role in their life. So just see it from that level, see it from your higher perspective, from your higher self. Acknowledge that the circumstances or the situations or whatever went down was necessary to get you where you are now. And it's shaped you as a person. And you have something really, really, really valuable to offer the world. And this is why you have Isha, Medicine Woman. This is why you have this card. You have something really valuable to add to the world. And this is much needed at this time. There are so many people who just have no idea where to start, what's going on. And, if you really meditate and you get in touch with your spiritual life, which is what the 12th house is all about, whatever is right for you, you can actually set an incredible example and light the path for others. And you can do this by loving yourself first and foremost, because once you love yourself, then you can love others. It doesn't work the other way around. You must love yourself first, take care of yourself, and then love others, and then every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Then we've got 4th house. This, as I said, is the house and home. So it's your physical structure where you're currently living or residing. Some people are in lockdown in a place which is not where what they would not call home. So it's wherever you are currently, the actual structure, the physical structure, but it's your home where you are living at the moment. And it's also the atmosphere in the home and the people in that home. It's also your relationship with your roots, your foundation, your family, your history, your ethnic identity, and your ancestry. All of that comes in with the 4th house. At the bottom, we've got Pluto transformation. As I said, yet another ending and beginning card. All of this is about closing one chapter and starting a new one. And this is no different. Endings and beginnings come in with Pluto. Pluto tends to bring up things that have been hidden. So this can be hidden emotions, it can be scandals, it can be secrets, it can be issues to do with the actual physical structure of your home. You may have things rising up, the plumbing may be acting up, anything that's underground. Pluto will activate. So it could be any one of those issues coming in. But I feel it's more energetic, and it's to do with your family or your people in your home, because you've got on a leap of faith. But it could be that you're moving at this time. So because of the transformation and this North Node life's purpose, which can cause a complete change of direction, a relocation, changing the people that surround you at this time, and the lunar eclipse can also do that. This seems to be like you are relocating, or you're changing where you're living. You're going to be shifted somewhere else. And just remember that everywhere you go, your energy follows you there. So always remember, what energy are you taking with you to your new place, where it is that you're going to be based from now on? What are you contributing to the energetic grid where you are living? And this is where your medicine woman comes in, and your unconditional love. So what are you projecting to other people? So you may be going through a transformation at this time, ending one chapter, beginning another. This also covers rebirth or renewal or regeneration. So you may be able to go back to where you were now previously, but there's some kind of regeneration that's possible, or a rebirth, or a birth. So you could be birthing something, or you could be buying a new property, or you're relocating because it's going to be better for you, or you may be being relocated to do with the work that you do. But whatever it is, some sort of transformation is going on. It could also be that you are transforming the energies, or who's in your home currently. You're going through some sort of transformation there. Some people may be moving in, some people may be moving out. It depends on your situation. There could be a few power struggles going on. So just see how that, there are a few ego issues going on, some sort of control situation. But you need to be able to rise above that. And pull yourself out of any negative situations. Just remember, you have power. You have power, and you need to look at things with unconditional love at this point. So have no attachment to an outcome which you perceive to be the best. Hand it over to the universe. Project a more loving countenance, a more loving demeanor. Let the universe handle things. Do what you have to do in the present moment. Make your decisions in the present moment, because that's where you can. That's where you have your power. It's not in the past, and it's not in the future. It's in the present moment, and that is where you will really be able to harness the power of Pluto, because this can be huge. It's the god of the underworld, and Pluto has a tremendous power, but it's going to pull things up. It's going to remove things from your environment that no longer serve you, so that you can bring the new energies in. That is what the purpose of Pluto. At the top you have Honor, Leap of Faith. So beautiful card. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So you had the 5th house, which is about risk taking. So it's something to do with that as well. But she's saying to you that whatever is going on, don't be afraid to take this leap of faith. I'm quite sure you will know what it is. Don't be afraid to take this leap of faith, because this is going to propel you into your future. And this is what the North Node card is all about. This is about you finally letting go of the past, dropping the baggage which you've been hauling around for years. So settling things, resolutions, endings, so that you can move forward. This is going to move you into whatever you want, your dream, the world you want to live in, the world you want to create, everything that you imagine to be a perfect world for you. Now is the time to start doing that, and it's built one day at a time, one beautiful emotion at a time. And she's saying, take the leap of faith. So if you have to move to a water body, or relocate, or change the way you've been living currently, I mean, it could be to do with your children. Perhaps you are now having to homeschool, and if you're homeschooling, then you're not bound to be living in a city next to the best school anymore. You now can move and live wherever you want, and do your homeschooling, and you're free. Your children and you will be living in a completely different environment, because you're homeschooling. You're not bound to a specific place. So think about things like that. Leap of faith. Don't be afraid. This is a beautiful change coming in for you. Approach it with positivity, optimism, positive thoughts, positive words. Be a powerhouse now to move yourself and those that are nearest and dearest to you forward into the future. Take that step, take that leap. You won't regret it, because you will. The universe is supporting you at this time, and you really can't go wrong. You've got the most incredible cards here. Some of it maybe you may feel like you are a little bit out of your depth. You may feel like you're out of your comfort zone, but that's necessary to bring the new energy in, and that is going to get you where you need to be. So don't be afraid. Finally, at the bottom here we have Solace. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. So it could be that you're relocating at this time to a water body, to perhaps it's something that's you're getting out of the city. Perhaps you're going away and going to a place which has a special resonance and a special meaning for you. It could also be that you need to spend time on or near the water. So a place that is, as I said, has resonance and meaning for you. Spend times there, spend weekends there if you are able to travel to places now. It could be somewhere local. It could even be the local river, whatever is right for you, but spend time near water. It's a very, very powerful spiritual force, and you will get incredible support from that. You are a Pisces, so you're ruled by water. Water is always going to be important for you. So whatever is your medium, whatever you prefer, whether it's salt or fresh water, whatever. But there's also you could also be needing to detox yourself by doing saltwater baths, any kind of water ritual, basically. So get your bag of coarse salt, drop it in a nice bath, and spend time in there to detox your aura. Anything like that, any kind of water ritual or bathing in water, anything like that. Any water ritual is going to be hugely beneficial for you. And ultimately, if it means that you need to move, then move to a water body. Because again, I feel that you'll meet your community, you'll meet your tribe. Because this is another thing with the North Node card. It's such a powerful card, this. What this does is it also activates people to come into your life. These are your tribe, your soul tribe, the people that are connected to you. And they're going to come into your life to assist you in some way. You're going to have a deep resonance with them, a connection, which is just unexplainable. They're going to feel like family to you. They're going to feel very close to you in some way. And this can be anybody at all. It could be your removals person. It could be somebody that comes to fix something in your home. Whatever it is, call on these people to assist you, make these contacts, or it could be that these people are going to sort of form your community wherever it is that you're going to be moving to, if you are moving or relocating or changing your home. Because it's fourth house, your home, it looks to me like you're going to have a change there, some sort of relocation. So call on your soul tribe. And gather your community around you at this time. This is never the more important time than where we are now in Ascension. So very, very important card for you. And as I said, any water ritual, any water body is going to be beneficial for you. Let's do a destiny card for you now. Oh, you've got two come out. Let's see what they say. We've actually got three. You've got flexibility. You've got fulfillment, and you've got love. Okay, so I feel this is to do with the unconditional love. This is for the people that your children, your love affair, other people that are in your home at this moment. Your fourth house, your home is important, so the people in it are important. So love for them and for their situation, and then you've got fulfillment. So this is what this leap of faith, what your North Node card is about, and also the lunar eclipse and the Pluto. All of this is going to bring you fulfillment, but you need to take the leap of faith. You need to change direction. You may need to relocate, or you may need to change your home or the atmosphere in your home. You've got divine, help coming in for you, that you are a channel for divine healing power. So use these skills now for yourself, for your family, and then once you've mastered them, then you can transmit it outward to other people. All of these wonderful things that are coming in for you, even though they may seem difficult, changes, any change can be perceived as difficult, but what it is going to do is going to bring you fulfillment and flexibility. Go with the flow. You're going to be led where you need to be led, and the North Node and the lunar eclipse and the Pluto transformation are going to show you very clearly what it is that you need to do. Always focus on the love. Let that be your guiding light, and take your leap of faith, and you will get where you need to be. Be flexible with outcomes. Be flexible with monitoring the flow, but always know that with the North Node card, you are going to be finding your life's purpose, and this is very, 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 very important right now. So don't be afraid. Okay, Pisces, take care, and I will see you next time.